1 month English fluency challenge, 5 to 6 tasks daily, some tips and tricks. But remember, if you are a beginner or a basic learner, then this video is not for you. And if you follow this plan for 30 days, you can achieve your fluency 40 to 45% because you are going to perform 5 to 6 tasks daily on daily basis. But if you are an intermediate learner or above intermediate learner, then you can attain your fluency level to 40 to 45%. Now, what are the activities? What are the tips and tricks I am going to share with you all? We are going to divide all these tasks into 5 tasks, 5 major tasks. The biggest task which I am going to give you is starting from task number 1. This task is very important because this task can allow you to give you ideas in variety of words. So what is this task? How can you plan and how can you act upon this task? Now we are going to revise. We are going to show you our task number 1. So the task number 1 is phrasal verbs. First of all, what are phrasal verbs? Phrasal verbs are made by the usage of prepositions, adding with verbs. For example, take off, bring on, bring about, come up. Now these are the main verbs: take, bring, come, get. But when we add some prepositions like these, they are called as phrasal verbs and they entirely change their meanings. Come means to come, and when we say that come up, it means to bring about some idea. For example, he came up with a new idea. He came up with a new idea. It means he brought a new idea. He invented a new idea. Now, what is your assignment? Your assignment is that you have to learn at least 10 phrasal verbs for 1 week. It means you are going to learn approximately 60 phrasal verbs. Now, your task is not done that you have to cram, you have to learn 60 or 70 phrasal verbs for 1 week and then leave them. No, you don't have to do that. Because if you do that, this is your passive learning. Because you cannot retrieve them when you are speaking. We have to convert these phrasal verbs into our active memory. Now, what is the major task? How can you convert this passive vocabulary into active vocabulary, into active usage? Now we are going to start our task number 2, the most important task. Now you have learned 10 phrasal verbs. You can Google up, you can use ChatGPT to generate phrasal verbs for you. Now you have a collection of 60 to 70 phrasal verbs in your memory. This is not enough. This is not enough. For practical usage, for daily usage, you have to generate your own sentences with the help of these phrasal verbs. First, you have to just see where this phrasal verb is correctly used in Google or in ChatGPT. Now you have to generate, you have to formulate, you have to just create new sentences of your own on the same pattern, on the same pattern, on the same pattern. You have to generate your own sentences using these 60 phrasal verbs. Now, in your own words. Now it serves the 2 purposes. First, it will give you the chance to revise those already learned phrasal verbs. Secondly, it will give you the chance to use them in your own words in correct context. This is the wonderful usage. Now, no, you are not allowed to leave them here on task number 2. The task number 3 is related to task number 2. and task number 1 also. Now you are going to take one task and you have to go with that task in task number 3. Task number 3. Now you have done your by creating or by writing your own sentences. Now it's the time to make paragraph, some expansion. From sentences, you are going to words one paragraph, one simple paragraph containing 10 to 15 sentences. For example, you can make sentences on the room, you can make sentences on whiteboard, but remember you have to use these 60 phrasal verbs. This is the basic idea. Make paragraph of your own choice on anything, on any idea, using these 60 phrasal verbs. You have made your paragraph. Now it's the time to speak through your mouth, because without speaking all the activities are waste. So trick here is that you have to utilize all those phrasal verbs. Choose any topic, anything. You can make sentences using those 60 phrasal verbs. Now they are being revised by you in week 1, in week 2 and week 3 also. You are revising those activities. Now number 4 task will give others the impression that you are a natural speaker. It will allow you the time, it will give you freedom of time to just research the words, and it will give the other person idea that you are not blank of words. You are just thinking about some idea and you are a natural speaker. It will give you authenticity. Now task number 4 is very important, and the task number 4 is that you have to utilize filler words. Now what are filler words? Filler words like therefore, so, whatever, as you know, these are all called phrasal verbs. And we use phrasal verbs in order to fill the gap. And when we use these phrasal verbs, we are actually give our brain time to think wisely, and there is no pressure, there is no burden in our mind. So use these phrasal verbs exactly, because this is your brain. This is your brain. And when you use these phrasal verbs, you are actually allowing your brain to think for the next idea, for the next thing to talk about. And task number 5 is very important. And what is that task? Now, you have to save 15 to 20 minutes to watch a part of the movie or a web series. First, you have to watch it with subtitles, because when you read it with the subtitles, you read the subtitles, you understand the context of the movie in the best possible way. Second time, what you have to do, you have to spare another 15 to 20 minutes before going to bed and watch that part of the movie which you have already watched. Now without subtitles, it will allow you to improve your pronunciation. It will improve your listening skills, because listening skills are at most important. If your listening skills are improved, you will have the idea what the other speaker is saying. When you will be able to understand the saying or the talk of the other, you will be in the position to talk or to converse confidently. So these are the 5 points, and if you are an intermediate learner, you can seriously and you can certainly achieve your fluency level 40 to 45% if you act upon these steps step by steps, because step number 1 is connected with all these steps. And if you really like this idea, implement this idea in your life and you will see significant changes in your spoken English. So stay connected with the English language, immerse yourself, surround yourself, fill your mind with English language. This is the basic idea. Hope you have understood what I am trying to convey. If you really like the idea, then like and share this video. Till the next video, Stay happy, stay blessed. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.